Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital, and today we're making Suji Upma. Now, Upma is a wonderful breakfast item. I know a lot of people use this as a very quick and simple breakfast item, but I know I eat it for like snack time, lunchtime.
Right.
It can be had at any time of the day, and it's simply easy, simply delicious.
And the amazing thing is, for South Indians, it's a quick fix. For North Indians, it's a delicacy. So either way you look at it, it's awesome.
It's all good.
Here's what you need.
Cup coarse suji or semolina, 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of oil, half teaspoon mustard seeds, half teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon chana dal, 2 tablespoons raw peanuts, 1 teaspoon urad dal, 1 tablespoon broken cashews, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 whole red chili, a pinch of asafoetida or hing, a few curry leaves, green chilies to taste, finely chopped, 1 teaspoon grated ginger, 1 small onion, finely chopped, half cup frozen peas and carrots, salt to taste, 1½ cups water, half cup yogurt, well beaten, few sprigs of cilantro, finely chopped for garnishing. Alright, so we're going to start off for Upma by roasting our suji in just a little bit of oil. So we got about a teaspoon of oil in a pan. I'm going to add the suji in there. And just keep stirring. Now when suji cooks, it gives out this nice aroma, and it also starts turning like a golden color. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a nice smell to come, and keep an eye on it, because when it starts burning, it burns really fast.
Yes.
So be very careful and just keep stirring like this, and let the suji get all coated with the oil and just lightly brown.
And you can't miss the aroma. It's just absolutely fabulous. So don't worry about it. Have some faith on your noses.
Okay, so this has been roasting for a few minutes, and I'm actually getting this really nice aroma of the suji. And when I'm stirring it, I'm actually seeing some small brown streaks. So it's the perfect time to shut off the stove.
But you have to remember to keep stirring it constantly. It's very, very important.
And even see, while the stove is off, it's still browning. So be sure you, because the pot is so hot, it's gonna burn. If you turn it off and leave it, the bottom will still burn. So keep on stirring, and in a minute or so it'll cool down, and it'll be perfect.
What we've done actually is we've transferred the suji or the semolina into the bowl so that it stops the cooking process. We don't want it to, we're in kind of a hurry, and we don't want it to cook anymore. So we're going to keep this aside.
And we have a medium non-stick pan here. We're going to put it on medium flame.
And we're going to add a tablespoon of oil.
And we're going to wait for it to heat up. Here, our oil is hot, so we're going to go ahead and add in our mustard seeds. We're going to let them pop. Okay, they're popping, so we're going to go ahead and add the cumin seeds. And also our chana dal. And peanuts. Now we're going to stir fry this for at least about 30 seconds more than our other dals and cashews, because this takes a little bit longer to cook than those. Ready for the urad dal? And our cashews.
And the cashews, yep.
And you're going to wait for all the dals and the peanuts and cashews to turn a nice golden brown. Okay, it's turning a nice golden brown, so we can go ahead and add in our red chili.
Now if you open it up, it'll give flavor the whole thing. It'll make it a little more spicy. If you want less spicy, just leave it whole.
And we also have turmeric powder and a pinch of asafoetida. Now we can add in our green chilies to taste, and also our onions. Now we can go ahead and add in our peas and carrots.
Now the other option is you can just zap them in the microwave for a couple of minutes. So then you can put it in a little later. But since we're cooking in any case, we just thought we'd have it all done together.
And if you're opposed to veggies, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, then you can leave them out, and it's okay also. And we want to cook this until the onions are nice and translucent, but again, we don't want to brown them, so just kind of keep an eye on it.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and just put a little bit of water in there, just to make sure the onions don't brown. And we're going to add in some salt.
Okay, so while this is cooking down a little bit, we're going to go ahead and mix our yogurt in with our water. Now I know this is not the traditional way of making upma, but the yogurt really adds a nice tart flavor, and it's really, really delicious.
We're all about good cooking.
Trying something new.
Yeah, that's true.
Traditions are good, but you know, sometimes make it a little change, it's okay. Now, of course, this is yogurt, and this is really hot, so the yogurt might separate a little bit, but that's fine. When we mix the suji in, it's going to all blend together, be perfectly okay.
And at this time, actually, you can also check the salt, because you want the water to be nice and salty, because you're going to add the suji in, which does not have any salt. So it needs to mix in. That's the best way to mix the salt with the suji.
And of course, like you said, it needs to be a little bit on the saltier side.
Yes.
Because a whole lot more is getting into there.
And at this time also we're going to go ahead and add in the ginger. It just flavors the liquid, the water in there, and it just gives an awesome flavor to the upma.
It's a little bit different than actually frying it in the oil. It gives a fresher taste to the ginger. And we're going to wait till this comes to a boil before we add our suji in. So we're going to turn down our flame to a very low simmer. And we're going to pour in our suji very gently, and we're going to mix at the same time so there's no lumps.
Little at a time?
Mm-hmm.
I think this really helps pouring in little at a time, because sometimes you boil things and you just walk off and water has evaporated a lot more than you expected. So this way you can control if it needs to, have less or more or whatever.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to mix it and make sure all the suji is well incorporated into the mixture. And then we're going to cover it and keep it for at least about 2 or 3 minutes and just let it cook in there. Okay, it's been about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to check on the upma and give it a good stir. And you want to kind of fluff it out. Then once again, cover it, switch the stove off, and let it rest for about 5 minutes. Here, upma's ready.
And guess what goes in next? No prizes for guessing. And you can have this for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. It's great.
It's very healthy also, so good snack.
So actually a lot of people also like to put a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice on
that's
it.
right.
It tastes wonderful, so choice is yours.
So join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.